In this video, I will be talking about the benefits of exercise and why physical activity is an important part of a healthy lifestyle. Exercise benefits every part of the body, including the mind. But before I start with the video, please give it a thumbs up if you like it, comment and subscribe. So let's start with the benefits of exercise for your body. Exercise has cardiovascular benefits. It is good for your cardiovascular system, your heart and your blood vessels, considering that it lowers blood pressure. Exercise works like beta blocker medication to slow the heart rate and lower blood pressure at rest and also when exercising. High blood pressure is a major risk factor for heart disease. Exercise and your muscles. Strong muscles burn more calories because muscle mass is metabolically active tissue. The more muscle mass you have, the more calories you burn even when you're not working out. Exercise and skin. By increasing blood flow, exercise helps nourish skin cells and keep them vital. Blood carries oxygen and nutrients to working cells throughout the body, including the skin. Brain. Cardio workout raises your heart rate and increases blood flow to your brain. Your increased heart rate is accompanied by harder and faster breathing depending on the intensity of your workout. As your increased breathing pumps more oxygen into your bloodstream, more oxygen is delivered to your brain. Lungs. Exercise can improve how well your body uses oxygen. Another benefit of regular exercise is that your muscles will require less oxygen to move and they will produce less carbon dioxide. University of Birmingham and King's College London found that exercise over the course of a life can help your immune system to stay young and healthy, making it easier to fight disease as we age. Exercise has beneficial effects on almost every single organ system in the body for people of every age. When you exercise, you get a bolus of your own personal stem cells. It turns out that exercise is your personal dose of regenerative medicine. On a daily basis, those stem cells go to different places in your body where they help repair, rebuild, and remodel tissues. Exercise in old age prevents the immune system from declining. The immune system declines by about 2 to 3% a year from our 20s, which is why older people are more inclined to infections and potentially cancer. If you look at the immune system of older people who are physically active, they are functionally much younger than you would predict. That is also true with their heart, their lungs, and their skeletal muscle. It is never too late to start exercising. It is important to find an exercise that is sustainable to them and something that they can do on a daily basis. Very often people think that you need to work out for 30 minutes a day, but it turns out that 2 to 3 minutes exercise is as beneficial as 30 minutes workout. A bunch of short exercises give you just as good as doing it all in one bite. When someone is fit, his or her heart is working more efficiently in pumping life-giving oxygen around his system. Exercise can actually change the physical appearance of the heart. Even moderate exercise has positive long-term health benefits. Taking into account that most of the things we do on a daily basis, such as working, eating, driving a car, reading or watching TV, the total daily sitting time is probably somewhere between 8 to 12 hours a day. Walking an hour a day reduces the risk of heart attack and stroke by 50%. How much should you exercise to stay healthy? For most healthy adults, the Department of Health and Human Services recommends these exercise guidelines. Aerobic activity. Get at least 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity or 75 minutes of vigorous aerobic activity a week, or a combination of moderate and vigorous activity. The guidelines suggest that you spread out this exercise during the course of a week. Even small amounts of physical activities are helpful, and accumulated activity throughout the day adds up to provide health benefit. Strength training. Do strength training exercises for all major muscle groups at least 2 times a week. Aim to do a single set of each exercise, using a weight or resistance level heavy enough to tire your muscles after about 12 to 15 repetitions. Moderate aerobic exercise includes activities such as brisk walking, swimming, and mowing the lawn. Vigorous aerobic exercise includes activities such as running and aerobic dancing. Strength training can include use of weight machines, your own body weight, resistance tubing, resistance paddles in the water, or activities such as rock climbing. As a general goal, aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate physical activity every day. Both strength training and cardio exercises are very important. A lot of studies suggest that there is a relationship between exercise and mental health. In fact, these studies show that exercise has positive effect on mental health. According to World Health Organization, depression is a common mental disorder. In the world, more than 30 million people of all ages suffer from depression. The scientists found that while those who exercise regularly tended to feel bad for about 35 days a year, non-active participants felt bad for 18 days more on average. In addition, the researchers found that physically active people feel just as good as those who don't do sports, but who earn around $25,000 more a year. Essentially, you'd have to earn quite a lot more for your earnings to give you the same happiness-boosting effect sport has. However, that doesn't mean that the more sport you do, the happier you are. For most of us, the real value is in low-intensity exercise sustained over time. That kind of activity spurs the release of proteins called neurotrophic or growth factors, which cause nerve cells to grow and make new connections. The improvement in brain function makes you feel better. In people who are depressed, neuroscientists have noticed that the hippocampus in the brain, the region that helps regulate mood, is smaller. Exercise supports nerve cell growth in the hippocampus, improving nerve cell connections, which helps relieve depression. The study in the journal Neurology showed that highly fit middle-aged women were less likely to develop dementia decades later. According to Dr. Ron Peterson, if you look at the risk factor for Alzheimer's disease, a lot of them have a huge overlap with cardiovascular risk factors. So what happens in the brain as people age? A tiny blood vessels, the capillaries that take blood and action to the brain and take waste product away, if they get damaged, they don't work as well. People who exercise, their small blood vessels work better and they continue to work as well as they age. Exercise helps memory and thinking through both direct and indirect means. The benefits of exercise come directly from its ability to reduce insulin resistance, reduce inflammation, and stimulate the release of growth factors, chemicals in the brain that affect the health of brain cells, the growth of new blood vessels in the brain, and even the abundance and the survival of new brain cells. Exercise reduces levels of the body's stress hormones such as adrenaline and cortisol. It also stimulates the production of endorphins, the body's natural painkillers and mood elevators. You'll earn a sense of pride and self-confidence. Your renewed vigor will help you succeed in many tasks, and discipline will help you achieve other lifestyle goals. Exercise and sports also provide opportunities to enjoy some time alone or to make friends and build networks. Exercise is good for long-term health, helping to battle obesity, heart disease, and reducing the risks of various diseases. It can also have short-term benefits and improve your ability to concentrate. If you would like to make exercise a habit, then click here on the video about how to develop a habit and actually stick to it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.